watched the steam go quiet while the morning turned to noon. I'm still sitting at the table with an unused silver spoon. The sun moved off the counter, the shadows hit the floor, and I'm staring at the handle of the deadbolt on the door. I remember when the kitchen felt like it was 10 degrees warmer before you became a ghost and I became a mourner. Now I'm touching the ceramic, but there's no heat left to find, just like the hollow feeling that you went and left behind. Now the coffee's cold and the house is quiet. The heart is tired of the storm and the riot. It's bitter on my tongue, it's a dark and muddy grave, just the leftovers of a love that didn't want to stay. I could heat it up again, but it wouldn't taste the same. It's just water and some embers that forgot they were aflame. No more sugar, no more steam, no more fuss, just a cup of coffee cold, exactly like us. There's a ring upon the coaster where I let the minutes sit. I'm looking for a spark, but I haven't got a light to hit. You used to drink it black, I used to like it sweet. Now there's just a pool of silence where we used to meet. I'm thinking about the breakfast where we talked until the night before the words got heavy and the eyes lost all their light. Now I'm pouring out the pot, watching it go down the drain. It's the easiest part of losing you and the only part without the pain. They say be careful what you brew, because you'll have to drink it all. But they don't tell you how it feels to watch the temperature fall from a scalding, rushing fever to a slow and steady chill, until the cup is empty and the world is standing still. Yeah, the coffee's cold and the house is quiet. The heart is tired of the storm and the riot. It's bitter on my tongue, it's a dark and muddy grave, just the leftovers of a love that didn't want to stay. I could heat it up again, but it wouldn't taste the same. It's just water and some embers that forgot they were aflame. No more sugar, no more steam, no more fuss, just a cup of coffee cold, exactly like us. The ceramic's freezing now, the pot is bone dry. I'm wiping off the table with a long and heavy sigh. No more waiting to you. No more how do you take it, just a bitter lonely brew, and the strength to finally break it. Cold like us, just cold. I've spent 1,000 sunsets running 3 steps behind, tracing every footprint that I thought I'd finally find. I've been a ghost in your periphery, a whisper in your ear, trying to make a solid bridge out of nothing but my fear. My shoes are worn to nothing, and my lungs are burning thin from a race I didn't realize that I'd never get to win. I was reaching for a silhouette, a trick of golden light, but shadows always disappear the moment it gets night. So I'm standing still on the pavement, I'm done chasing your shadow. I'm tired of casting lines into a sea that's gone shallow. I've been hunting for a feeling that you haven't felt in years, trying to drown the distance with a bucket full of tears. The sun is going down now, and the ground is turning black, and for the first time in a decade I'm not looking back. I'm letting you go, dark, finally letting you go. I'm done chasing a shadow that I never really chose. You're always just a corner turn, a hallway just ahead, living off the maybes and the things you never said. I see a flash of your jacket in a crowd of total strangers, ignoring all the red lights and the keep out signs of danger. But a shadow doesn't have a heart, and it hasn't got a hand. It won't pull you from the water, it won't help you find the land. It's just the shape of someone who used to love me well, yet I'm finished being a prisoner in this one-sided cell. If I stop, will you keep walking? If I'm quiet, will you keep talking? I'm finding out the answer is a silence loud and clear, 'cause you were never really standing here. Yeah, I'm standing still on the pavement, I'm done chasing your shadow. I'm tired of casting lines into a sea that's gone shallow. I've been hunting for a feeling that you haven't felt in years, trying to drown the distance with a bucket full of tears. The sun is going down now, and the ground is turning black, and for the first time in a decade I'm not looking back. I'm letting you go, dark, I'm finally letting you go. I'm I'm done chasing a shadow that I never really chose. The streetlights are humming, the sidewalk is cold. I'm dropping the story that I've always told. I'm turning my face to the moon in the sky, watching your outline wave a silent goodbye. No more running, just standing still. I'm done chasing, I've had my fill. Watch your taillights flicker like two dying desert stars. Just another set of embers in a world of passing cars. You didn't check the mirror, or if you did, you didn't blink. While I stood there on the gravel, watching every promise sink. The dust is kicking upward, gray and heavy in the air, turning all the gold we had to something that's not there. I'm becoming just a landmark that you're passing on the right, a tiny speck of shadow in your path of halogen light. Now I'm just fading in your rear view, getting smaller by the mile, losing every feature, every tear and every smile. You're focused on the white lines and the road that's wide and new, while I'm the ghost of someone that you think you never knew. The distance is a cold thing, growing steady, growing fast. I'm shrinking to a memory that wasn't built to last. One more turn around the bend and I'll be out of view, just a blur of lonely highway fading in your rear view. I wonder when the radio will drown out how I sound, and if you keep on driving till you're on some solid ground. I'm the house you used to live in, I'm the tree where we carved names. Now I'm just a flickering image in your window silver frames. The red is getting dimmer as you hit the interstate, accelerating further from the hands of sudden fate. You're looking toward the morning, toward a sky that's clear and blue, while I'm stuck in the exhaust of what I meant to you. You don't have to pull the trigger to watch something drift away. You just have to keep on driving through the middle of the day. Don't look back, don't tap the brakes, don't wonder how I feel. Just keep your eyes on everything behind that steering wheel. 'Cause I'm just faded in your rear view, getting smaller by the mile, losing every feature, every tear and every smile. You're focused on the white lines and the road that's wide and new, while I'm the ghost of someone that you think you never knew. The distance is a cold thing, growing steady, growing fast. I'm shrinking to a memory you wasn't built to last. One more time just a stretch of empty black lying out ahead. I'm gone now, I'm a dot, I'm the part of your horizon that you forgot. Fading out, fading in your rear view. Closet door swinging on a hinge that needs a fix, next to a stack of records and a box of candle wicks. I'm folding up the sweaters that still smell like June and you, trying not to notice how the sunlight's cutting through. I found the map we marked for that trip to Monterey, the one we said we'd take when all our debts were paid away. It's funny how a paper trail of dreams we never chased can make a quiet living room feel like a hollow space. So I'm packing up the what ifs and I'm taping up the door. I'm sweeping all our could-have-beens across the hardwood floor. There's a suitcase for the laughter and a carton for the lies and a heavy crate of maybe next times that I can't quite disguise. I'm labeling the memories, the ones that hurt to keep, tucking every stay with me into a pile so deep. I'm moving out of us today, I'm finally letting go. But the what ifs are the heaviest things I've ever had to start. The kitchen table's empty, no more coffee for a pair, just the ghost of your silhouette still sitting in that chair. I wonder if we'd made it if I'd stayed that night in May, or if the cracks were always there, just hidden by the gray. I'm wrapping up the wedding songs we picked out as a joke. Now it's just a melody that leaves me feeling broke. Every plan we whispered when the world was fast asleep is just another promise that was never ours to keep. What if I'd said it more? What if you had walked through that door? What if we were built to last and not just built to break? God, how many what ifs does a broken spirit take? Across the hardwood floor, there's a suitcase for the laughter and a carton for the lies and a heavy crate of maybe next times that I can't quite disguise. I'm labeling the memories, the ones that hurt to keep, tucking every truck is in the driveway. The keys are on the shelf. I'm leaving behind the version of me that loved you more than myself. Just one more box, the biggest one of all, full of every what if that didn't catch our fall. Just a house now. Just a house. The machines have all been unplugged. The humming finally ceased. The static on the radio has released its jagged beast. I'm sitting in the center of the room we used to fill. And for the first time in a lifetime, everything is still. No more waiting for the phone to ring. No more pacing on the floor. No more listening for the heavy click of your key inside the door. It's not the peace of Sunday morn or the calm before the storm. It's the hollow kind of silence where the blood no longer warms. It's the terminal quiet, the end of the line where I stop calling you yours and I stop being mine. The air is gone thin and the echoes are fled, leaving nothing but the things that can never be unsaid. It's the absolute zero, the cold at the core, the sound of a heart that isn't fighting anymore. Beyond the grief, beyond the riot, there's nothing left but this terminal quiet. I can hear the clockwork ticking 3 rooms away, measuring the distance of a long and empty day. I used to fear the screaming, I used to hate the noise, but now I'd give my soul to hear the tremor in your voice. The dust is settling heavy on the books upon the shelf, and I'm a stranger in this mirror, just talking to myself. There's no we left in the plural, no us left in the breath, just the flat line of a romance that has bled itself to death. It's not a pause, It's not a temporary retreat. It's the sound of the world when the sun goes out. The finality of knowing what we're both about. It's the terminal quiet, the end of the line where I stop calling you yours and I stop being mine. The air has gone thin and the echoes have fled, leaving nothing but the things that can never be unsaid. It's the absolute zero, the cold at the core, the sound of a heart that isn't fighting anymore. Beyond the grief, beyond the riot, there's nothing left but this terminal quiet. No more I'm sorry, no more wait. The silence is the only thing that isn't coming late. Just a cold white room and a long dark street. The sound of a love that is finally complete. Terminal quiet, the end. Of the beat. The screaming matches ended somewhere back in June. Now the house is humming a low and steady tune. I stopped checking my phone to see if you'd call. I stopped staring at the cracks where the ceiling has stalled. There's a strange kind of comfort in the ruins of the home, in the hollowed out hallways where I'm free to just roam. I thought that the wreckage would be jagged and loud, but it's more like the silence inside of a cloud. This is the peaceful part of falling apart, the quiet surrender of a tired out heart. No more trying to fix what was broken from the start. Just a slow, steady pulse in the dark. There's no fire to fight, there's no glass on the floor, just the sound of the wind through an open door. It's a lonely kind of grace, it's a brand new start in the peaceful part of falling apart. I finally washed the sheets and I slept on your side. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. The panic has traded its skin for a sigh, and I've run out of this, and I've run out of why. I'm watching the dust motes dance in the sun, accepting the fact that we're finally done. It's not a tragedy now, it's just how it ends, like a river that finally gracefully bends. They tell you that heartbreak is a storm at sea, but they don't tell you how still the water can be. When the ship has gone down and the struggle is through, and you're floating on pieces of what you once knew. This is the peaceful part of falling apart, the quiet surrender of a tired out heart. No more trying to fix what was broken from the start. Just a slow, steady pulse in the dark. There's no fire to fight, there's no glass on the floor, just the sound of the wind throwing open doors. It's a lonely kind of grace, it's a brand new start in the peaceful part of falling apart. The walls are still standing, the roof hasn't fell. I'm finding a heaven in this quiet kind of hell. Just breathing in, just breathing out, without the shadow, without the doubt. It's quiet now. So quiet, the peaceful part. I'm looking back at photos from the middle of July. There's a stranger in the garden with a hollow sort of eye. The calendar is littered with the ghosts of plans we made, but the ink just turned to charcoal and the colors started to fade. I went through all the motions, I bought the groceries and the tea, but I was living in a body that didn't feel like me. The seasons changed their outfits from the green into the gold, while I was just a story that forgot how to be told. It was the year I forgot to smile, the year the lights went out, the year I learned we're living where the shadow was about. No heavy rain, no lightning strike, no sudden jagged tear, just a long and steady silence that lasted for a year. I searched the dusty corners and I searched the empty hall, but I couldn't find the muscle to make my spirits crawl. It wasn't that I hated life or wanted to beguile, it was just 365 days I forgot to smile. People told me time will heal and winter's gonna pass, but I was busy counting every blade of withered grass. I'd see a funny movie or a kid with a balloon, and I'd feel a distant rhythm, but I couldn't find the tune. The mirror was a desert where nothing ever grew, a landscape of the me that was left over after you. I didn't even notice that my face had turned to stone until the dust had settled and I was finally alone. It's a quiet kind of heartbreak when you lose your own expression, when your joy becomes a casualty of a long and slow recession. I wasn't even angry, I wasn't even mad, I was just a hollow vessel for the things we never had. It was the year I forgot to smile, the year the lights went out, the year I learned what living with a shadow was about. No heavy rain, no lightning strike, no sudden jagged tear, just a long and steady silence that lasted for a year. I searched the dusty corners and I searched the empty hall, but I couldn't find the muscle to make my spirits crawl. It wasn't that I hated life or wanted to beguile, it was just 365 days I forgot to smile. The January frost is here, the year is finally new. I'm trying on a different face that isn't built on you. My lips feel heavy, unaccustomed to the weight of trying to be happy, even if it's late. I'm practicing in the mirror, trying for a while to find the ghost of that old smile. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next year. The echo in the hallway has a way of sounding me. Space where photos used to hang is all that can be seen. I've walked these floorboards barefoot till I knew every creak, but now the silence is the only thing that's brave enough to speak. I've got my hand upon the toggle, the one beside the door, thinking about the midnight talks we won't have anymore. The shadows are just waiting for the click to set them free, to swallow up the ghost of who I thought we'd always be. And I'm turning off the last light, the one that kept us warm, the tiny little beacon through every summer storm. It's the end of the electric, it's the dying of the glow, the final piece of us that I'm forced to let go. It's darker than I thought it'd be, standing in the hall, watching every memory hit the cold and empty wall. One flick of a finger and the colors fade to gray. I'm turning off the last light before I walk away. The kitchen kitchen bulb is dead already. The porch is long since black. There's no use leaving vision for a path I'm not taking back. I remember how you looked right here, bathed in amber gold. A picture perfect promise that I was never meant to hold. Now the dust is dancing slowly in the final silver beam, like the tiny broken fragments of a half-forgotten dream. I'm reaching for the switch now, but my heart is holding tight. 'Cause once the dark is settled, I can't pretend we're alright. In the dark, there is no we. In the dark, it's only me. And no more what if, no more wait. Just the heavy lock clicking on the garden gate. Yeah, I'm turning off the last light, the one that kept us warm. The tiny little beacon through every summer storm. It's the end of the electric, it's the dying of the glow, the final piece of us that I'm forced to let go. It's darker than I thought it'd be, standing in the hall, watching every memory hit the cold and empty wall. One flick of a finger and the colors fade to gray. I'm turning off the last light before I walk away. There it is, the heavy kind of black, the kind of quiet that doesn't call you back. I'm feeling for the handle, I'm stepping through the door. I won't need the light here anymore, not anymore. The battery is dying, it's down to 4%. But I'm scrolling through the messages and wondering where you went. I've got them saved in folders, like a museum of your breath. Little digital survival in this quiet room of death. I know the date of everyone, the time and where you were, before the us we used to be became a distant blur. I press the button softly, hold the speaker to my ear, just to trick my lonely spirit into thinking you are here. They're just voicemails I can't delete, ghosts inside the wire, for a long extinguished fire. It's your hey, I'm running late, and you don't forget the bread. Living on a memory chip while everything is dead. I've got your laughter captured, frozen in a digital cage. The only part of you that lies you. Turn the final page. My thumb is hovering over clear, but the thought makes me weak. 'Cause these voicemails are the only time I ever hear you speak. There's one from February. You were singing in the car. You sounded so damn happy, like a light inside a jar. And there's the one from Tuesday, right before the ending came, when you didn't say I love you, but you still said my name. I've memorized the pauses, every and every sigh, the way your voice would drop a bit whenever you would lie. If I let them go to static, if I wipe the record clean, will I forget the melody of what we used to mean? The storage space is full. The system says it's time to rid myself of evidence of this particular crime. But if I click the trash can, then the silence becomes real, and I'm not ready for the weight of how that's gonna feel. So they're just voicemails I can't delete, ghost inside the wire, a little bit of oxygen for a long extinguished fire. It's your head, I am running late, and you don't forget the bread. Living on a memory chip while everything is dead. I've got your laughter captured, frozen in a digital cage. The only part of you that naps it. Turn the final page. My thumb is hovering over clear, but the thought makes me weak. 'Cause these voicemails are the only time I ever hear you speak. You have no new messages, that's what the lady says. But I've got 37 from the better kind of days. I'll just plug the charger in, I'll just keep them one more night, to keep the darkness company until the morning night hates me. The coffee's still steaming, cursor is blinking in place. I'm staring at a sentence that I don't have the heart to erase. We were just getting started. The plot was beginning to bloom. Now there's a sudden silence echoing room to room. The bookmark is sitting right there on page 84, but I can't seem to remember what we were fighting for. We had seasons of dialogue, secrets we swore we would keep. Now the ink is just running, and the ink is running deep. I'm closing the book mid-chapter, I'm putting the pen away, leaving the best of our stories for someone else to say. We didn't get the ending, no happily ever afterlife, just a sentence left hanging in the middle of the night. It's a beautiful tragedy, a bridge that leads to nowhere, a handful of words that I'm forced to leave right there. It's the hardest thing I've ever had to do, closing the book while I'm still in love with you. The margins are crowded with notes that we scribbled in bed, plans for the winter and things that we haven't yet said. I'm looking at the climax, the part where we finally win, but the spine of us is cracking and the pages are wearing thin. I thought we had hundreds of thousands of words left to go, a series of volumes of life that we both get to know. But the ink has run dry and the binding is starting to fray, and I can't force a rhythm when the heart is gone away. Usually you wait for the period, the finality of the dark, but I'm standing in the middle of a thickening plot, where the hero is lonely and the girl is already gone, and there's no use in writing if the lead can't carry on. So I'm closing the book mid-chapter, I'm putting the pen away, leaving the best of our stories for someone else to say. We didn't get the ending, no happily ever afterlife, just a sentence left hanging in the middle of the night. It's a beautiful tragedy, a bridge that leads to nowhere, a handful of words that I'm forced to leave right there. It's the hardest thing I've ever had to do, closing the book while I'm still in love with you. No should be, a half-finished promise that's no longer up to me. I'll set it on the shelf now, let the dust find the cover. The story of a lifetime that ended like no other. Page 84, that's where we stay. Mid-sentence, mid-breath,